everyone. Hi, can you hear me? If you're hearing me right now, please write down so I know you're interacting with me. Hello, everyone. Hello. Now 6 people are watching. Can you hear me? Um, please let me know if you're hearing me. Let me check it. Hi, Jonathan. Can you hear me? Hi, Changshu. 안녕하세요. Let me check it. Okay, gotcha. How are you? How are you, everyone? It's been a while. I would be very appreciated if you share your day and your week before we start the main topic. Let me see. I'm so tired, but I gotta do it with you. So I woke up early and prepared everything. And today I have a very special kind of like material that I brought from North Korea. So I wanna share with you. 네, 안녕하세요. 어제 생일이었는데, yeah, it's my birthday. I was born in June 1st. So this is, I want to celebrate my birthday with my global audiences and then update my news because a lot of people support me. So that's the right things to do. Let's see. So 7 people are waiting. Let me see. How are you, Jonathan or Changshu? Changshu? That's so cute name. Let me wait a second. I will just turn on the light. This is my kitchen. That's every day what I'm cooking. I love to cooking, so you can just interactively see the Korean style of kitchen. This is apartment. Thank you for your birthday wish. Hi, Marco. Hi, thank you very much. How are you? Marco, it seems like it's studying. Oh, what are you studying? I see, nursing. Oh, sounds difficult. It's a little bit far from my knowledge. I studied business and I've heard a lot of very difficult challenges that people who are from North Korea study that nursing because they have to study a lot of medical vocabularies. And even there are a lot of field that when you study the nursing, you have to study English as well in Korea. So it's so difficult for North Korean defectors, but some of them go through very well and to graduate their university and settled in South Korea. Well, congratulations, and I am supporting you. 감사합니다, 짱슈. I hope you understand. And yeah, I cannot speak Korean with you because here are a lot of global audiences. So I'm gonna speak English. Hope you understand me. Thank you very much. Today, actually, why people just coming in? 9 people. It's been a while. It's a little bit, I don't know, a little bit nervous because it's been a while since I had a last streaming or taking a video for my YouTube channel. I think I've been through a lot of difficulties before, so I needed my time to figure it out what I want to do in the future. You know, when you graduate, it's not an ending process. It's a big, like it's the one of the difficult moment for me when just I graduated to university. I felt like emptiness and also accomplishment as well at the same time, because you finish the one thing and you have to start the other thing. So kind of like a nervousness and new environment that I had to handle. So I needed my time. And also I was in LA and I met beautiful friends there and came back 4 months ago in January. So I'm still finding my job in Korea, but I think I can share a great news with you soon, because one of the interviewers let me know that they're gonna offer the job. But I really, really hope I can work with them because it's great company and great NGO that I'm dreaming of actually. Ah, I see. Hey, Jonathan. For having an Instagram story about a link event in LA fall, I attended and go to meet North Korean refugees in person for the. I see. In LA, do you live in LA? Hello. Is that to correct to call Mane? Hello, Horm. 안녕. Thank you for welcoming of me. So today I'm gonna talk about the what kind of like a birthday day looks like in North Korea. So if you have any questions, just please leave on the chat so I can check all the questions and then we'll answer about it. Otherwise, it will go for just 1 hour. So please prepare your Q&A and then update your news with me so we can interact each other, not only me talking all the time. Hi, Gabrielle. Hello, welcome. Wow. Ah, living in Illinois. I was visiting family. So your family lives in LA. So before I'm talking about the North Korean issues, I will share my birthday, how I spend with my friends. Actually, last here is Friday, and in the United States or other in Europe might be Thursday. Yeah. So one of the Korean the YouTube followers asked me whether I had a seaweed soup or not. So in South Korea, people who are there, people are have the seaweed soup for their birthdays. So yesterday, actually, one of my friends from North Korea cooked the seaweed soup before she went company to work. I was just so moved. And the other friend who lives in Australia, Brisbane, called me and sang North Korean like a birthday song for me while we were having breakfast with the seaweed soup that my friend cooked for me. Like it's beautiful, and I didn't feel loneliness at all because I'm so lucky that I'm surrounded and surrounded that type of friends. Okay. So before talking about North Korea, I want to share with you that organization that I want to support. So the organization is called the Bridge International. So I will briefly introduce you. So this organization is the Bridge International. It's a global platform enhancing the potential of global village through horizontal cooperation with the local social entrepreneurs. So what they do is to support this type of potential of global village and then people. They do launching the fundraising, the crowdfunding, and then event campaigns. So the local entrepreneurs can be independent financially or mentally or politically, and there is I really like this vision and mission of this the Bridge International, because their mission is with the trust and mutual respect. So the bridge focus on the value and potential of underprivileged social entrepreneurs. So they do also support North Korean defectors. What they do is, for example, so a few days ago, I visited this organization because I had a business idea. So they do launch the kind of a crowdfunding for North Korean defectors who want to establish their business in South Korea and challenge the North Korean defectors after that to become a donor of this organization so they can support the other North Korean defectors or people in an undeveloped country. It's a very interesting concept and very distinguished vision that what I saw from the other organizations that I work with. So if you wanna celebrate my birthday with me, please check it out the link that I shared the funding project through this organization, because in South Korea as a North Korean defector, it's so challenged to settle in South Korea because of our identity. It's hard to get a job, and also because of the trauma we had been through in China or in North Korea. Mentally, somehow, it's people are literally destroyed. So it's hard to communicate with the people. And a lot of North Korean defectors are struggling to get a job in South Korea. So if you support this organization, which assists North Korean entrepreneurs to become an independent person, they will eventually hire the other North Korean defectors. And also, if North Korean defectors make money and they're independent financially, they call their family members in North Korea and send money to them. So it will boost North Korean economy as well, but the main focus on people within North Korea. So if you really want to help North Koreans, please check it out the link and then just like donate little amount of money would be very appreciated. Just one cost of coffee, just one cup of coffee is $5 or $6. If you donate just a little amount of money, whatever, you will save one North Korean defector's life in South Korea. I've asked a lot of questions, and then this is the same question from a lot of people from other countries. How can I help North Korean people? If we think about macro, the sources of reunification, whatever North Korean human rights issues, it's hard to help. But if we focus on the sources which is so close to you, like helping North Korean defectors resettlement life in South Korea, donate for this type of crowdfunding project, eventually it will goes to the North Korea through North Korean defectors and then help North Korean people's life, North Korean defectors' relatives' life in North Korea. So they were not gonna be in hunger, and they will help others. Yeah, this is the way that you can help North Korean people and North Korean people to be free one day from the dictatorship. So please check it out, the link, and then be part of that movement. I would be very appreciated. Um, I will remember that my birthday as special as the world we are living. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you for your birthday wishes. Let me. Hi, Jabri, Habri, is that right? Please correct me. So, okay, let's dive into the topic. Okay, what is the first question? Do North Korean Lee have birthday cakes, coffee, other drinks? That's a good question, man. I just wanna tell that type of like differences between North Korea or South Korea, America, and Europe and other South Asian countries. So in North Korea, do you think is whether people celebrate to blow the candles on the cake in North Korea? No, but I escaped in 2012 after Kim Jong Un had a power. Late 2000, so in 2008 or 2009. Back then there was a people started making the birthday cake to sell to rich kids or rich family members. So I've heard of the birthday cake there, but when I was young I never heard of that name of the happy birthday, the cakes or other, like, the steak or fancy food. I never thought about having the fancy food for my birthday in North Korea. So what is the difference to celebrate the birthday in other countries, in like specifically in South Korea, in North Korea? In North Korea, for to celebrate the birthday, we couldn't skip that one thing as eating and having a noodle, because it means eat noodle means like you leave long as like the length of noodle. So you cannot skip this one meal for your birthday. But in South Korea, people eat seaweed soup. But I don't know what kind of background or story that, people have eating the seaweed soup in South Korea. So nowadays, like, it's been a while since I had the noodle for my birthday. But yesterday I came home and I needed to eat something. So I think after my friends, no, yeah, okay, after breakfast, like eating with the seaweed soup cooked by my friend, I came home from Seoul because my home is a little far from Seoul. And then I cooked the noodle because I want to live long. I don't want to die all year. I already faced my life, and then I want to live long, and then I want to give my legacy to my children in the future. So this is the differences between North Korea and South Korea. And North Korea, it's, can you imagine? There are not much food that to celebrate your birthday for among ordinary people, but rich people know how to celebrate their birthdays. They might go to restaurant to have fancy food or blow the candles on the birthday cake. Because in Pyongyang it's a little bit different. It's very capitalized in a way, like, for example, they see a lot of elite kids go to abroad to study and they have experience with the Western cultures. So they know how to celebrate their birthdays in the way of like Western people. But mostly people like me, the ordinary people, don't know what birthday cake looks like. But I can say nowadays, maybe above middle class can offer the birthday cakes and then to celebrate their birthdays. Most of them are struggling with the just to eating for one meal. So I can say no birthday cakes, no coffee for ordinary people, and not, of course, never heard of a steak before, and it is illegal to eat beef in North Korea, and even killing beef is criminal reason to be executed. So there is no any meat named beef. So I never had eating the beef in North Korea. It's my first time to eat beef in South Korea at the age of 20. I can say 25 or 24 when I had a tuberculosis. A lot of people convinced me eating the beef to raise my the immune system because I was just so like weak. I haven't had proper meals. I haven't had a like good nutrition food in South Korea after escaping to survive in this country after paying all the debts, $7,000 to my broker, and I had nothing. I needed to get a job to feed myself. So after 2 years, I got a tuberculosis, and then I realized that I needed to take care of my body. So I started eating beef. Like at the first time, it was like so. I can say it's delicious now, but I can say back then it was just so disgusting a little bit because it's too strong smell that the beef itself has. Because I never tried it before, like for 25 years. So how could you enjoy that? The beef, it's the same as like you are eating insect in your life at the first time. So, but I couldn't deny of eating it because I needed to survive from the tuberculosis. And then as I ate more, I could enjoy more. So now I love beef. I love steak. In North Korea, no, only I think only few people can eat, like Kim Jong Un or their family members, and then they restricts us not killing cows and not eating beefs. It's like it's my anger now inside of me. Looks like Kim Jong Un how fat he is. So drinks, yeah, of course, there is a Korean alcohol which is higher than South Korean one, and mostly it's not drinking at the bar or like what we do everyday life in our countries. In North Korea, to drink alcohol, it's common to gather with your friends or your family members in your house. So there are a lot of the violent rate because if you got drunk, somehow the consciousness will be gone. And then the man or woman, whatever, it's mostly the male, like man, got drunk and then beat their wives. But there is no any protection in North Korea. So there is no bar to drink and enjoy your life by drinking it and dancing like what we do every day in our countries. In North Korea, no, just drinking. It's kind of like one type of leisure, but somehow people to drink as to escape from the reality. And it was the same. Like people in North Korea, a lot of people are addicted with the crystal meth. It's the same reason as like drinking alcohol. They want to escape from the reality, then hardships they are facing every day. And no worries, Jeffrey. Happy birthday, Eunhee. And is it difficult? Let me just skip me all the questions, and then Mina asked me, is it difficult to get alcohol in North Korea? For example, champagne or sparkling wine for birthday. Yeah, I think it's a good morning, John. Here, good morning and good afternoon or good night for you. Is it not? it's not easy to get alcohol in North Korea. It's very easy. It's very easily access to get alcohol because individuals without any restrictions can make alcohol in their home, in their houses. So mostly they sell the products in their house, and everyone can, even the ordinary people, can access to get alcohol, like soju style. If you know the Korean alcohol named soju, so soju style of alcohol in North Korea that everyone can access to. But champagne, wine, it's extravagant products that only Kim family members, only selected people can enjoy. Champagne, people in North Korea, some people make the fake champagne so they can enjoy it, but real, like a real champagne, only for selected and only rich people in North Korea. Wine, no. Average person in North Korea never heard of name of the champagne and wine. That's the reality in North Korea. They only drink the alcohol like a soju style of alcohol. If you are just average person in North Korea, not wine, not champagne. Haiti, hi, hi, welcome. Uh, Taedonggang beer. Yeah, there is a Taedonggang beer. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, so there are also they craft the beers in soju style of alcohol. I think a makju. I forgot the name because I wasn't drinker and my family members don't drink either. So I never saw the drinkers in my life in North Korea. But sometimes my stepmom enjoys drinking Taedonggang beer or the craft that the alcohol. So that's my story. But I don't have much story of drinking alcohol. I'm not a drinker still. I don't know why people are enjoying drinking alcohol. Um, for me, I don't need alcohol. I can dance all night without it. I can chat with my friends. I can enjoy my time without that alcohol. So I don't know much about alcohol, guys. I'm sorry. It's very difficult to get access. If you say the Daedonggang beer, you can buy it in the market. So I can say it's not that hard to access to get alcohol because it's not like Iran and other countries very restricted with alcohol. South Arabia, like it's illegal to buy alcohol, but in North Korea, no, you can freely buy alcohol in the black market. People who are vendors to sell the alcohols, they do sell in their homes or in the market, so it's very easy to get it. That's why in North Korea the physical violence it's very high. There is not many bars that ordinary people can enjoy and go, so they do only drinking the alcohol in their home, and when they got drunk it's very become violent evils, but there is no any protection the woman in North Korea. That's the big problem actually. um which meat do you like more, beef or pork? Is hunting for food allowed in North Korea? Hunting moose, deer, wild boars, rabbits. I mean, hunting. I mean, like it's illegal to get a gun in North Korea. So hunting is not allowed to do it. The deers or I never heard of it actually. Let me think about it. But the rabbits. When I was young, one of my uh, pets or rabbit because my grandma bought the little rabbit baby rabbit and then raise them to eat in the end of the purpose. It's eating the rabbit as a meat. So rabbit doesn't require a lot of sources. They just eat the green plants. And so after school, I do go to mountains, the field to get the green plants to feed my rabbit. And then one day, that rabbit I assisted to to feed them with my grandmother was gone. And then I asked her where the rabbit was, and she said it's kill them and we're gonna cook. But in North Korea, it's even to raise the dog. It's not a meaning of to having a pet. It's eating, like raising them to eat. So it's the same. The rabbits or chickens, it's the same function. Like rabbit also, you can make a very traditional food we can call toki. Rabbit in Korean is toki. So in North Korea, toki kom. So put the rice inside of a stomach and or nuts. What is the name of the palm? Palm. It's in Korean. Let me translate it. Palm. Um, no, chestnut. Yeah, rice and chestnut and other what is it, healthy plants, and then make 곰 means like boiled them and steam them. That is the way of eating rabbit. So when my grandmother had a kind of like the pelagra, which is it's pelagra means it shows that maybe indicate that you have a lack of nutrition. So she used to cook that dog and also the rabbits she raised. Thank you, Ray. Rail. Welcome. Anything from? Is that possible to buy anything from black market? I can say. I mean, depends on the range of the products. In North Korea, it's of course, or except beef, you can buy everything based on North Korean standards, I can say. But now why not champagne? Like it's very extravagant products for North Korean people. So everything, maybe furnitures or clothes or food, street food, and accessories, not earring. It's illegal to wear earrings. Or what else? And also supplies for our daily lives, everything you can access. But we have to remember that based on North Korean standards, not based on our standards. But here it's very categorized with different products. You know, for example, if you want to buy wine and alcohol, you go to beverage shop and then to buy it. But in North Korea, all of categorize the products in the black market. So in my hometown in Wonsan, which is east coast of North Korea and where Kim Jong Un was born, has three black markets, and everyone can go there and buy the products they wanna buy. But also in the black market, what we do is we can rent a DVD and we can buy USB, but only that in the DVD included Chinese, maybe Chinese movies or Chinese series and Indian movies that we can see. North Korea, it's very restricted and it's a criminal reason to watch South Korean content and American movies. So only if you rent a DVD, you can access to watch Chinese or Indian entertainment shows. No, do black markets sell guns? No, it is illegal to have a gun in North Korea because think about it. Um, I can estimate that within 10% of North Korean people know what's going on with the dictatorship within North Korea. If it is allowed to buy your gun at the market, it's already happened the revolution. It's already the dictatorship will be gone. They are so focused on like controlling people by blocking all the informations, all the products they are aware of, capitalistic society. How could they allow them, like allow North Koreans buy a gun in North Korea, like in the black market? So it is illegal and criminal reason to have a gun, personal gun in North Korea. And the other question is why keeping cows and pigs is prohibited at home as chicken only that is not allowed to keep? That's a good question actually. So I will explain it why cows and no, not pigs. It's pigs are not the prohibited to eat, only cows. Because in North Korea, cows are like farm tractors, so their value is equivalent with humans' value. Cows every day work in the farm with the farmers, so the value is the same as a human. That's why it's prohibited to eat. They um, value the cows like individualistic in North Korea, the government, because it's in North Korea, it's kind of like an ancient world. There's not much technology. In America, in South Korea, the farmers work with technology like techniques. They do somehow just sitting down in the office. Maybe some people work in the farm, but most of farmers work with like computers and automatic like automobiles. But in North Korea, you have to eventually go to farm physically and then plant or corns or other grains that you can harvest later on. So that's why cows are contributed for the like domestic industry. So they live on the cows are like humans, and if someone is starved, if someone like are starving, they do sometimes like kill the cows. And when I was young, I think since I was 6 or 7, I had to be witnessed by the execution, the people who are executed because of the reason of killing cows or eating cows. So someday while on the way to go to school, I witnessed a lot of it crowded in the one place. It means it's 3 or 2 criminals that based on the standards of the what North Korean government set up for hanging. What is that? Hanging, and then the soldiers in front of them and shoot them or fire them. That is a normal execution that North Korean kids have to see when they are 6 or 7. But one of the biggest reason was be executed like by killing cows. So for me, I mean like if in North Korea the humans value, it's I can say it isn't like it's lower than I can say the flies the value. Doesn't make sense to kill cows. Why it is criminal reason? Why it is the reason to be executed? But in North Korea, we don't know much the world. There is not many informations that we can compare. What we receive is only the news from the government, from the propaganda news is that only what we hear is obeying for the dictatorship. Otherwise, we would be die. So to survive in the country, we must hear what the government is saying. We must obey for them. Even to kill someone to be executed because of reason of killing cows, we don't think it's wrong. We thought as a young age, what based on the brainwashings, we thought it's right to be executed because they killed cows against our leaders' law, like our laws and our leaders' the statements. And chicken, no, it's allowed to raise a chicken and dogs, chickens and dogs and rabbits and pigs. And also pigs are one of the famous the products that people are craving for the raising, because you buy a little baby pig and then raise them as a big one, and then you can sell to market to the customers. So pigs are not prohibited to eat, only cows is forbidden to eat and then to kill. Did you ever celebrate your birthday at the beach? Let me think about it. So yeah, of course, my hometown is nearby beach. It's called the Songdo Beach, which is very famous beach actually in North Korea. And when I was young, I saw a lot of travelers from other countries who look so different from my appearance. I thought all of travelers I saw near the beach are Americans, because the knowledge I have about foreigners are related to America, because of the propaganda education that what they teach us since we are 8 or 9. It's American people are murderers, they are killers, they are not humans. And there is a propaganda the activity in school. You have to make the dummy of American and then stabbing them, fire them. And so we know what Americans look like. Big nose and big eyes are the main characteristic of making dummy of Americans. When I saw the travelers in my hometown, I thought they are Americans. And in for my birthday, sometimes I go to beach and to eat the fresh fishes that what vendors just catch up and from the sea. And it's if I was so lucky, I could see the travelers from all over the world who are having a big eyes and big nose, and I could have a chance to say hello, and a very shy, like shy kid, just like I say hello and nice to meet you, and they smiled at me and they gave me candies and snacks I never forget about. But my lack of English, it's hard to interact with the people. And if I speak fluent English there, I might be executed by interacting with the travelers. So I'm lucky that I didn't know much English there. With my personality, I would be very gone in North Korea. So yeah, in my birthday, I remember like one day I went to Songdo Beach with so what is the word that the recording, that little kind of not MP3 but before MP3. This is 녹음기. What is the cassette? So we bring the little radio and then put the cassette in it, and then we can listen to music and then dancing in the beach. That's my the memory. I think people who live near the beach are more likely to be, outgoing personality, I can say. So in my hometown, I do go to beach with the little radio and then put the cassette in it, and listen the music and dancing with my friends, and also other the audiences joined with our activity, like to celebrate my birthday when I was a teenager. But not every day. There is a very restricted to dance freely in the public. Whenever in your home, you can just like shaking your butt and shaking your body, whatever you want to do. But in public in North Korea, you have to extremely cautious, not dance like the people outside of North Korea. We can say like capitalistic style, like shaking your heads or like making your sexy. It's the way of to be suspected by policies in the public. So like, there is way like just like that. Just like that way, what you see from the videos that North Korean people are dancing. Oh, cassette type. Yes, yes. Thank you for letting me know, Gabrielle. That's my childhood story. Oh God, I feel like 80 years grandma inside of me. I think this is the life what I have been through. It's like same as people who are 60 or 70 years old. When I was 5 or 6, like yeah, cassette player. Yes, we brought the cassette player and then the different songs with the different cassette in it, and then we dance and we listen. That is my childhood. Interesting, isn't it? Um, is what is it? Beekeeping and honey production allowed in North Korea? Yeah, yeah. So people in the countryside do their business with making honey. So you can access to buy honeys in the black market. That is a good profit for that business owners. The beekeeping, yeah. Oh, so guys, I'm sorry, I don't know much about the lives in a countryside of North Korea because I'm from city, and in North Korea, is the North Korean government isolated the people each other. So to go to even the other city, it's a forbidden without permission. So I only lived in my hometown for 21 years, and it was my first time to explore the other province at the age of 21, like while on the way to escape. So I'm the east coast of North Korea, near border by South Korea, and at the first time I could go to the north part of North Korea, which is Hesan in Yangon province, and that was the like shocking moment for me. I can say people speak different tone and different accent, and the lifestyle is different, and the city is completely different from the city where I'm from. That was my first time to explore inside of North Korea to go to the other province. So to to see the human's life in someone who lives far away from my city is almost impossible, and there is no internet, so you cannot have any accessment to study and to learn about their differences inside North Korea. But I know like what I know about this type of industry, the business industry, like beekeeping and making honey, because I could buy the honey in the market. So it means it's not illegal to sell and beekeeping to make honey for profit. That's all what I know. And I can say to learn about North Korea is the best way to meet people who live in different cities in South Korea. And we are amazed at each other how big differences we have. And the first question what we do with the other North Korean factor is where is your hometown? When did he escape? And why did he escape? Like what you guys asked to North Korean defectors. And when we hear about their stories, like we are just surprised each other. And then we are like, I'm shocking that the based on the differences we have in North Korea, and we are doubt ourselves whether we are North Korean or not. That's the way North Korean government dictate people, like dominate all the humans, 25 million people in North Korea, so they can brainwashing them like lack of information is the best element that what North Korean how North Korean dictators keeping people as isolated from the other world. So you just like think about it when you are since you are born, you only receive the information from one person without knowing anything, without interacting with other people. And then to speak about your opinions is forbidden in North Korea. And if you share your thoughts, critical thoughts with others, the others always trained to be spy on you. So they will report your gossips and your thoughts, your opinions, what you shared with others. So you only receive it, not only receive, but not like a revealing and not talking, not sharing. So that is the best tactic what dictators, what North Korea are using to keep in the isolated country. Do you pay with the North Korean won when you buy something from black market? Yes, you can only use North Korean currency. And beside that black market, there is a very few foreign products that you can buy. Only rich people, only elites can access. But sometimes they do use the American dollars or Japanese yen and Chinese yen. So these three different type of currencies I saw in North Korea. But I was just so lucky that my uncle was a businessman who could use this type of like currencies in the foreign in the very fancy store. So I had a indirectly experience with it. But most like 95, 98% of North Koreans are only using the Korean won in the black market. And also people who live in north part of North Korea, they do use a lot of Chinese the currency because they live near the China, so they use the Chinese yen. But in my hometown, people more likely use American dollars. It's just so ironic that North Korea hates America, and they like convince us that Americans are killers, but we use the American dollars in my hometown. However, now if I think about that, my life in North Korea, it's there was no word to express. How couldn't I know that I could use this like the more dollars currency in North Korea? We never thought about like we couldn't think about the critical opinions why we can use this money, why we even if we use the American dollars, why do we have to hate the Americans? We never thought about that question because since we are born, we are destined to be brainwashed. All the one way of education. So, yep, I can say only you can use Korean won in the black market. If you use American dollars, you could be like not it's illegal, but somehow in the black market you can use it, but only with the people you can rely on, you can trust. That's a very good question. Why did you choose the bridge organization for your birthday? Do you look to become an entrepreneur yourself? Hey, Ray, thank you for asking this question. Yeah, as I said, I want to be an entrepreneur in the future because as a North Korean defector, as a human rights activist, sometimes I feel like to talk about this type of North Korea without my professional background becoming the way to, be a more victim of Kim Jong Un and the North Korean defectors because that's all what I know. But now I live in South Korea, I lived America and Australia. I have a lot of like experiences that I can do more. So instead of focusing on talking about sharing about, of course it's crucial to share because a lot of people are don't know much about the value of a freedom what they have right now. It's North Koreans are struggling with the very basic needs such as like eating beef or eating nice meal like Thai food or Japanese food. They're never gonna figure it out until they die. This is the reality in North Korea, but we have abundant products, abundant lives because of freedom, because of value of freedom, but not many people know about this. That's why it's crucial to speak about my story, my experience in North Korea, but somehow consistently talking about North Korea, it makes me feel like I am still a victim of dictators of North Korea. What if I become a successful entrepreneur? What if I become a professional person in this society? I will make more impact on this world. And eventually, one day, when North Korea becomes free and when North Korean peoples become free individuals, they need a person like me who have different experience, who have different professions to help them. Because how could you explain the internet to North Koreans? If they ask you what internet is, how could you explain for them? They never lived in this society at all, and we have to explain it. But someone like me who lived in the country knows how to explain it, how to help them in a way that same level as like them when they start their new life in a free country. So to have different skills, to have different professions will increase the opportunities that I can make more impact on this world and also for my people who live in North Korea. And why I choose this organization? Exactly, that's my vision. So this organization, The Bridge International, helps North Korean entrepreneurs. They don't like, of course, their big picture is about reunification. But if you think of a reunification in a political way, and human rights issues, it's just so hard to help North Koreans. But if you think individuals of North Koreans who already left their country and then have their lives in a free country, then try to their best to live and to get along with the people in South Korea with their business ideas, we can see their mental strength. And if we help assist the way they want to do with their business idea, they will become entrepreneurs, like successful individuals who can hire North Korean defectors who are struggling to settle in South Korea, and then more prosperous society. And then South Koreans also, respect us. They don't only see us as a victims of North Korea, they will also see us, survivors, as successors. That's what this organization, The Bridge International, does to North Korean defectors. They also encourage North Korean defectors, North Korean entrepreneurs who received the fundraising become a donor. So when they started making profit, they have to contribute to this society. So mutual respect, mutual growth. That's this organization are targeting for and achieving her. So that's why I choose this organization. Yeah, I don't want to be a victim all the time. I want to have my professions to help my people in North Korea one day when they become free with my experiences, with my knowledges. Thank you for your question. And lastly, what I want to share is that it's my birthday, and um, I want to share this watch. This is my remains from North Korea. I will share you. This is if you can see this one, September 24th and 3 o'clock. This is the watch I brought. I don't know why this is, how can I show it? Can you see this? No, I cannot show you. This is the watch that I brought from North Korea. And this is my birthday gift from my mom's sister. And this is the only one remains I keep. When I escaped, I didn't bring anything. Even though I wore the North Korean clothes on the way to escape in China, the brokers gave us the new clothes, not to be like North Korean. And also the other reason, to cross the Yalu River, we are all wet at 3 o'clock, and then we needed to, like keep warm because of the cold water. We stayed for 2 hours, including me and four other North Korean defectors I met in front of river. It was very, like, freaking cold weather at 3 o'clock, September 24th into 2012. Only what I could bring it as my watch. So I never revealed this watch before, but now I think a few days ago I found it in my bag. I cried, and this is the beautiful memory that I can bring up to my people. But this is a very fancy gift in North Korea. I want you to know that the cost is $10. So $10 value is in North Korea. You can buy maybe 5 kilograms of rice, which one family can last for 10 days. So this is the value of a watch in North Korea. But my in 2011, before just I escaped, my mom's sister bought this gift for my birthday. That's all I can remember. I my country with this watch. Not many people have this one, but I was lucky to have it, and I'm so lucky to bring it. I think this is my relic for my children in the future. So yeah, this is my story, and thank you, BD. Welcome. It's already 1 hour went by. A lot of people have good questions. Do Korean family names or personal names mean something? For example, leaders' personal names is Sung, Jungil, Jungun. Hey, Mene, you know many things. Yeah, to have a same name as like a Kim Jong Un and Kim Jong Il, that's a forbidden. So individuals cannot name on same as like Kim Jong Un and Kim Il Sung, Kim Jong Suk, something like a dictator's name. We cannot have that type of same name. And people can have a name with a meaningful background, such as like, so for example, Chol Kwang. It's a very North Korean name. So 철, 광, it's a related Chinese letter, I can say that. So 철 means iron, and 광, it's the meaning of shiny. So mostly this type of name for men. So 철광 means like be strong and be shiny. So be prosperous or your life. So people can have a name with this kind of like meanings, but not having a same name as like Kim Jong Un, Kim Jong Il, Kim Il Sung. It's illegal. No one can, no one can have that type of name. No one. Hi, Ido, welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you for your birthday wishes. And please check it out the link so you can see what the British International are doing for North Korean defectors and people in the underprivileged countries. They do focus on entrepreneurs in underprivileged countries and focus on helping North Korean defectors, North Korean entrepreneurs. And what they do is launching the crowdfunding to help the business people in the development country and for North Korean entrepreneurs, and then challenging them to become a donor. So it's like for me, it's same as a snowball effect. Find the fundamental company and invest for that means make it rich. This concept of this organization is saying exactly same for me. It's they are making snowball effects. Help North Korean entrepreneurs who have a lot of potential to be a world leader, and find potential entrepreneurs in development country, and then help them and challenging them to become a donor. So it's based on mutual growth. So make a better world. So please check it out. The organization I mentioned, the British International, and then celebrate, donate for my project to help North Korean defector who escaped maybe 9 or 10 years ago with his wife. So they opened their iron company, I guess. But because of a lack of finance situation, they cannot hire other employees. So the couples are working so long and now try to make profits. So that's why I set up the fundraising for this project for the North Korean defectors couple who live in South Korea. And if you donate just a little amount of money, maybe $5 or $6, it means a lot to North Korean entrepreneurs who are struggling in South Korea. It's just like the price of one cup of coffee, maybe less than one cup of coffee helps North Korean people can, like freely live in South Korea without many difficulties or hardships. They do go through a lot of hardships by discriminations and different cultures. I want you just to support us to be your independent people in society in this society, and eventually help North Korean people with the North Korea and become free worlds for them. So thank you for your participation, and I really appreciate all the questions about birthdays in North Korea. And good night, good afternoon, good morning to it's my viewers. I don't know where you live, but mostly people from America and Europe and South Asians. So, yep, I hope to see you soon. And thank you for your participation. Thank you, guys. Good night and have a wonderful day. Bye. Oh, we are trying.